Здравейте на всички, кирцата от Моден Гейминг тук. Това е 10-ти епизод на Hogwarts Legacy. Миналия епизод решихме First Trial на Персивал Рахам. Един от, даже първия професор на Hogwarts, първия директор, така да го кажем. Бихме се с бос. И така, този епизод се очертава да правим повече странични квестове, тъй като мейн квестовете изискват левали, използване на някакви полшени и така нататък. Благодаря ви, че сте част от поредицата. Надявам се да ви харесва. Ако е така, не забравяйте да се абонирате. Да помагате на мен и маднете от неща. Благодаря още веднъж. Сега е време да продадем всичко.
What can I do for you today? Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. What can I do for you today?
Yeah.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Box potion.
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Excellent.
Защо станах камък, бе? What? Добре, да видим.
When Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
Какво е това? Розова ракия. Тапа 1, 2, 3.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn to pulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. The art of potion making is delicate. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a... Enchanted books here. Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Много добре. Сега да видим кой е следващия квест. Значи не всички квестове ще бъдат странични.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Дайте да ме цура, какво прави.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Добре имам.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In
Добре,
that case,
значи
I'd
всички
like to talk with him about
гоблини,
Ranrock
не
and
всички
Witch.
гоблини са
Where might I find him?
I
Bosh.
assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, They each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lord Gog, please give him my best.
Вие сте в един град. Не можеш ли да отидеш да му кажеш?
Watch your back.
Града е наистина жив. Много ме кефи. А това е 1/9 от мапа, примерно. 1/10.
You two are meet.
Изпих ви бирата.
Welcome to the Og's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lord Gok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Окей. От началото предположих, че тази гробница ще бъде на Исидора, понеже според мен тя е станала лоша, когато Пърсивал Рахам е отказал да я научи как да премахва болка с магия. Но да видим. Да видим. Наистина става много забъркано. Имам някакви предположения, че Исидора ще бъде главният злодей, няма да бъде Ранрок. Но не знам.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Erdgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Yes, много е красиво. Не спирам да се възхищавам всеки ден на красотата на тази игра. Вижте калта само. Растенията, всичко. Разходка с гоблин. Изи. И времето е някакси динамично. Прикапва дъжд.
Ah, and there it is, the witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the dark protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind is taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our
Добре,
alliance
значи
proves
му помагаме да вземе
Again,
каската,
I wish you
да я
luck.
даде на Ренрок, да му спечели
Complete the
доверието.
tasks I've given you and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm.
Професор Шарп ще изчака малко.
Lumos! Revelio! Lumos! It's sealed. Revelio! Moths. Curious. Accio. Lumos. Merlin's beard.
Подайте ми парите.
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos.
Тия гъби, какво ми вадат нос?
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
И аз имам такова чувство. Моите приятели Андели, който гледа стрима, знае в Twitch, че любимата ми раса в World of Warcraft е Undead. Не веднъж съм го споменавал. Тук са ми врагове. Let's see. Тук трябва да сложим пеперутка. Грешна магия.
If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Accio. Repulsor. Lumos. Repulsor. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Така, такива друг пъзъл.
Accio. Need to get that platform closer. But how? Revelio. Accio.
Само заради това ли дойдох да им реша пъзел? Някаква униформа. Не.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way.
Има. Не се притеснявай, пичове.
Revelio.
Тук са кровища, колкото искаш.
It's sealed shut from the other side.
Някакъв килим. Бат.
Revelio.
Отворихме портката, добре. Fine. Fine. Детайл, когато се намокнеш. Дай играе секс. Умъртвиха ни. Много лоша позиция. Нали бяхме приятели? Easy skills. Абе не беше много easy, защото два пъти умряхме под дратона. Не искам да знам боса какъв ще бъде. Тъй.
Lumos. This looks even more complex. Lumos.
Много странно, бе.
Lumos.
Да, сега третата откъде да звъни?
Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
Е, тук вече ме хващат доста неподготви. Пеперуди къде има? Няма други. Хъм. Ага. Добре, стискате палци, това трябва да го направим много бързо. Е?
I need to bring moths to the door.
И тук го загазихме вече. Какъв ни е вариант? Тук би трябвало да сме научили, може би, магията с замръзването. Знаете ли вие тази работа? И сега? Айде, бе. Аз съм много смят. Не ни трябва. То ще ни го даде,
Lumos.
ако ни трябва тази магия като requirement. Така че толкова. Те хората са го измислили. Аз съм откривам топлата вода сега.
Lumos.
Добре, този пъзъл беше интригуващ.
Witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Revelio.
Опа, тук искате да ми скриете кисийките, няма да станат. То номер, брат.
A dead ashwinder. To show this to Lodgok. I know there's a mechanism to open this door.
Ние не можахме да я открием. Кофти. Няма да го инфилтрираме в групата на Ранрок. Наистина кофти.
Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
Естествено.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their... such a relic.
There they are. The ashwinders.
You're going to regret that. You've made a grave mistake. You'll regret calling my love.
You've had too much fire with you if you think you can outdo my take. Could hardly carry the sacks on that last raid. Expulso! 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 Die for that. Now, expulso!
Easy. Така всичко да е подредено.
Revelio.
That's it. This is for Rookwood. I'll watch the light go out of your eye.
Didn't you? You're about to wish you hadn't.
Beginner luck.
I should warn you.
That's the best you can hurt.
Ashwinder, no less.
Ако ви кажа, че андедите бяха по-трудни, няма ми повярвате, ама пак.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
И как така няма 13 лева? Тия глупости. Добре, значи ще трябва да тръпаме енемите. Опа, тук има две. Това сигурно са вълци. А така, този час го чакам. Тия часове са много забавни. Зарежда текстурите е много елегантно.
Everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh.
Ah! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beef? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. You see,
И аз го харесвам, много е сладък.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone! That's really not funny. Let's go.
Какво пъвците обичаме животните и аз затова го избрах, защото и аз обичам животните. Да.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst, over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear.
Добре.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Някакъв голям
Don't
бист,
worry, we're
предполагам.
nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
Хипогриз.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent?
Да, наистина е
Introduce
красива.
yourself to her, but be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing
Като
cross
при
paths?
конета един
It's
път.
a longer story.
Като спечелиш доверието му, до края на живота му е
Got her to safety and
верен.
she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Here by XP. Peaky Blinders. Капа 1, 2, 3. Добре, дайте да вдигнем талантите. Окей, guys, това ще бъде всичко за 10-ти епизод на Hogwarts Legacy. Ако ви е харесало, цъкнете лайк. Дизлайк, разбира се, ако не ви е харесало, и се видим в следващия епизод. С вас бях Кирс от Мъднат Гейминг и до скоро!